welcome back to my silly little life. Today is my first Songkran festival. This random stranger behind me, following me, is taking me out to Siam, Paragon, Silom, maybe Khao San Road, and maybe Yaowawat if we have the energy. I'm very excited, and I'm dressed like a good Farang tourist. So, what about you? You have thoughts? Anyway, let's see you over there. Next day after the Songkran Water Festival 2025. Well, that's not true because Songkran goes for like 2 weeks, so different locations in Thailand have it for different amounts of time. I've been informed that apparently the Bangkok area in Chonburi has it until like the 30th of April, so you can just like go to different areas and keep partying it up for Songkran, which is pretty cool. But the main party in Bangkok happens for like, what, 4 or 5 days mid-April. Yesterday was like the main day, according to a lot of my Thai friends, but what does that mean? Does that really mean more people go? Because it sure seemed like the videos I was seeing from the weekend, we went on a Monday, the videos from the weekend were like, oh my god. So I don't know, I think it's crazy every day. So like I said in the intro, we had plans to go to all of these areas. First stop was Siam Paragon, which nothing was happening. It was just too early. So we booted over to Silom, which was starting, like things were just kind of starting to happen. We were there just before the parade, but didn't stay to watch the parade because we kind of walked by all the floats anyway and got to see that. And it was a little like, okay, well, let's go check somewhere else out and see what the vibe is. So we were going to go over to Khaosan Road, and then my lovely boyfriend got us off on the wrong stop at the MRT. So we went to Chinatown first and walked around Yaowawat a little bit, and there was 0% of anything happening there. And apparently, according to him, Chinatown, Yaowawat is an area that Songkran happens, so maybe that's like a late night one, because there was 0% going on. So we walked all the way from Yaowawat to Khaosan Road, which was like 40 minutes, but it was a nice walk because it was actually cloudy all day yesterday, so that was awesome. See, I'm so white. At least yours, it's so clear. Happy Songkran. Wow, you don't say anything? At least say it in Thai.
I cannot say in Thai.
You cannot say it. What is it? Sawadee Songkran or Suksan?
Suksan Wan Songkran.
Suksan Wan Songkran. Didn't get sunburnt at all. I did sunscreen up a lot before we went, but we didn't pack anything with us because, you know, it's crazy. You don't want to be packing stuff around there. You just don't. That was insane. So we went with like phones and my room key, and that is it. Oh, on the driver too.
He cannot have water. He cannot fight back.
We went over to Khaosan Road, which was so cool, and I loved the vibe so much more. The vibe at Silom when we first walked through, it gave me the feeling that a lot of people who are there don't care about the people around them. So many people were using like literally ice cold water to the point that it hurt every time it hit you. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of that is, and a lot of people had the extremely high-powered water guns that are supposed to be illegal here, where it's like, oh my god, if that hit me in the eye, I would have to go to the hospital. But luckily, most of them hit me in the chest, which only hurt quite a bit instead of dramatically. So Silom just gave me the vibe of like, this is where you go to party real hard, but you might get injured, so just be aware of that. People weren't respectful in that way. And those are not Thai people. That is not Thai culture. Thai culture is very respectful. Thai people ask permission before they do things. They ask if you want to participate in Songkran before they paint you with the chalk, before they hit you with water. That's what I love about Thai people. They're wonderful. They're so respectful. So heading over to Khaosan, it was more like that. And there was more chalk, which I was very excited by because I wanted to get the whole painting experience. It's my first Songkran. I wanted to get painted up. I wanted to see my boyfriend all painted up because he's got this beautiful dark skin and the chalk is light colored. And I'm like, I want people to paint all over your body and I want to see it. Please take your shirt off and let's paint you. But there was no painting happening at Silom, so he figures maybe it's illegal there. But on Khao San, there was a ton of painting. You got to get painted by a ton of people. There's still some people with the high-powered guns and the freezing-ass cold water, but it didn't feel like as much. It's nowhere near as crowded, so you can walk a little bit more easily. There was even a giant bubble machine that like pushed a bubble wall out at people. It just felt more fun. It felt like there was more going on in like fun and chill way and not just we come here for the crazy party, which is what Silom felt like. But I wanted to go back to Silom because I wanted to dance in one of the clubs for a little bit, the outdoor beer gardens, because they're free to go into. And I wanted to see like the full crazy at least one time, right? It's my first Songkran. Yes, I'm old and I don't drink, but I want to see like the crazy. So I wanted to go back to Silom. So after we finished at Khaosan, we took a grab motorcycle, a 2-on-1 grab motorcycle, which was terribly uncomfortable, all the way back to Silom, and then went to the beer garden, the Singha beer garden, and danced for a little bit, and found an area right near that had a bunch of street food, and that was awesome. I got to eat some delicious snacks, and then I was feeling kind of, so we escaped from a side road and kind of got out that way.
Okay, my phone battery's at like 20%, and I did forget to bring a battery pack, but also my battery pack is not waterproof and my phone is, so maybe it's a good thing I didn't bring that. So we are going back. We've got, I don't know what these are, but they're corn and they're delicious, so I bought a lot of them, and a thing of mango sticky rice. So might come back tonight, might not, I don't know, we're kind of old, but that was crazy for me, very normal for him.
And back to the MRT, where luckily and very smartly, they're handing out these tickets so you can pay when you arrive at your stop, because holy shit, the public transit gets busy in Bangkok when something's happening. So they have a system that I didn't even know about, where they just give you a ticket, you pay on the way out when you arrive at your stop. So everything was actually super smooth. And then when we arrive at the MRT station near my house, it's like a 40+ minute walk to my place. So usually I take the BTS, the SkyTrain, for like 2 stops, and then it's only a 10-minute walk. But my boyfriend was like, "You want to walk?" And I'm like, fuck it. And so the stupidity took over and we decided to walk that extra 40 minutes after we had been out and walking for like 5 or 6 hours already. So my whole body hurts a lot today, but it was just nice to walk down the street with him and see some like people celebrating Songkran in a little bit more of an authentic and traditional Thai way, like the Thai people who own businesses, their kids would be out on the street and people would come by in the backs of trucks and they'd have little water gun fights back and forth with the kids on the street and then speed off, which he said is what happens in the countryside a lot. It's much more Thai. All in all, thoughts on Songkran in Bangkok, it is crazy. Number one thought is it is crazy. I have never been in a party like that. I've never done anything like that. We don't have anything like that in Canada. Not like that, right? We might have like little outdoor festivals where it's like, oh yeah, you can go, watch live music? Like you go to an outdoor music festival and be around a bunch of people, but not this much and not like that. It was fucking insane. It was so intense. And Silom, I'm glad I did it once and I'm glad I saw the crazy. I probably will not do it again unless somebody's visiting me and really wants to do it. Then I'll be like, yeah, I'll come with you and help you out and make sure you stay safe and, you know, show you around and figure things out with you. But for my personal preference, I would say Khaosan is way more fun. More of a chill vibe, a lot more painting, just way more fun. And next year, I want to go out country and see a more countryside, chill Thai Songkran festival. Now, like I said, one of the things about Songkran and Thai people, real Thai people, is they ask permission if you want to participate. If you're in somewhere like Silom, you're participating. Or on the Khaosan Road party, like it's sectioned off. Both of those are sectioned off where people go. So if you're there, you're participating. But if you're walking around other areas or going to and from, Thai people ask you if you want to participate. It's very respectful. And they don't just like hit you with high-powered water guns and dump pure ice water on you. It's much more respectful than that. So the people who are doing that are not Thai. Those are tourists and expats. So keep that in mind. If you've experienced Songkran and you're like, oh, it's crazy and people are so rude and horrible and you know, it's not a fun experience. You didn't really experience Thai Songkran. You probably went out with a bunch of expats who just use it as an excuse to kind of be assholes. Actually, in Thailand, it is illegal to do Songkran activities like water or chalk people who don't say yes to it. It is the law that you are supposed to ask permission, and if someone says, no, I'm not playing, I'm just going about my day, you're not supposed to do that. That is not enforced. That is not even remotely enforced. But if you do hurt someone, you don't have a leg to stand on. If you hurt someone and they come after you for it, you did the illegal thing. Sorry. We even had a little instance where I was eating food on the walk back home down Sukhumvit, an area that people are just going about their lives, walking home, and I was eating some of my food, and there were a bunch of people playing on the street corner. It was not Thai people, they sounded American, very American accents. They did not spray because I was walking with the food out, but they were complaining. The one girl was going off, and her voice didn't sound jokey, it sounded quite rude, about like, that's not fair, I can't spray you if you've got food, blah 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 blah, like something like that, which really offended my Thai boyfriend because he's like, this is my country. You don't even respect our customs, you don't even know them, you are supposed to ask permission and not just spray everyone, and if you can't spray someone, it's not the end of the world. Like, he was upset. But he couldn't express that in English to her. We just continued walking and luckily did not get sprayed at that time. We survived. I look terrible. He always looks handsome. Calm down. What did you ask me?
What?
You asked first Songkran something?
Yeah. How about the Songkran?
Crazy. Fucking crazy. I look like an ugly man. I will record actual thoughts tomorrow in the daylight when I don't look like an ugly man. Say goodbye to YouTube. Ooh. My own personal wind tunnel. That's it for the Songkran video. I'm actually flying to Singapore for a couple weeks again here on the 17th. Hopefully the weather in Singapore won't be as rainy as last time and I can go out and do some stuff and maybe show you. So that's about it for me. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things. Really helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. And other than that, stay safe, have fun, and go have an adventure. And if you want to come to Thailand and experience Songkran, fucking do it. You got like 2 weeks to go to different vibes of Songkran around the country. So come on over and hit them up. Okay, bye.